Heading to another weekend of a threat with winter weather, we are reminded that even a little snow can have some big consequences. Power outages, tree damage, and dangerous roads are all putting things on the table for emergency management crews as they get ready to respond and be on high alert. So this morning, let's bring in CJ Worden, Emergency Management Director for Oconee County, to walk us through what to expect and how to prepare before the conditions change. So CJ, glad to have you here with us this Friday. And if we think about Oconee County, you guys are really in the bullseye, you could say, for this winter storm warning. So what does it look like getting prepared behind the scenes for those of you working in the EMA department?
Hey, good morning. So first thing I'll tell you is that we've already started to have coordination meetings regarding our response plans. The good thing is we're already in the routine for this, as you well know, after the icing event that we had last weekend. So we're still poised and ready to go. One thing that works to our advantage is there's still a good amount of salt on the roads. So the roads are somewhat pre-treated where it's not even our intention to have done so, but we're certainly thankful for it. So we're watching this storm and we're certainly ready to go. We've already been talking about it internally. Rest assured that public safety is ready to respond as we need to, but certainly we would ask that when there are icing conditions, the folks will stay off the road, just not to create any more hazardous conditions, to make sure you've got enough food and materials to make it a few days until these really cold temperatures subside for us. And remember the 4 Ps also. That's to protect the pipes, people, pets, and not so much plants right now, but still to look out for those.
All right, and you know, CJ, a lot of people hear, you know, snow, and they think, all right, here we go again, chance of snow, maybe ice, we don't know. But what do you think the most common misconception is when people hear that we're going to get snow in Georgia? I mean, it's different from maybe other areas who are used to regularly getting snow.
Well, I kind of laugh about it because the cliche is that Southerners don't deal well with snow. Snow is different here than it is in other parts of the country just because of the temperatures where it exists. It melts, it refreezes, it becomes ice. So even though it looks nice and beautiful and fluffy, it gets to be dangerous really quick when folks drive on it and get it compacted. Yeah. So our roads get dangerous quickly.
Yeah, and how soon do you all start shifting to an active response? Right now, the roads are clear. It's just cold out there. Tomorrow, we could start seeing the conditions change. At what point do you all sort of jump into active mode?
The first crew that will jump into active mode is our public works. They plan to bring some crews in early in the morning. They'll be in place before it starts, and then once it starts, they'll monitor the roads, and when it's appropriate, they'll get out and clear snow and do post-treatment in order to get that snow cleared and melted.
All right.
Regarding public safety, we're always ready to respond. Could look a little bit different, but rest assured, we're always ready.
Yeah, you guys stay ready, especially with, you know, knowing ahead of time what could come. So if someone's looking at maybe traveling this weekend, maybe they have some plans even in town this weekend, what's your advice? Should they just go ahead and make alternate plans, or are you all just sort of in a wait and see mode, do you think, right now?
Based on the forecast of up to 4 inches in this area, I would say to make alternate plans or to get to where you're going and plan to stay there. The other thing that we've got going on, the last number I saw was 60 hours of sub-zero temperatures, or maybe just a little bit of time above freezing on Sunday. So certainly whatever does fall tomorrow is going to stick with us well into Monday. So I would potentially plan to be in place for a couple of days.
Yeah, it could be several days. So if people need help, hopefully they don't, but if people end up needing help from you all at the local emergency management, how should they reach out?
Certainly in case of an emergency, call 911. Otherwise, all of our numbers and our contact information is on our website. It's www.oconeecountyga.gov. We're also on social media on Facebook and Instagram. You can contact us there.
All right, lots of ways to get in touch with you all. CJ Worden, great to have you on this morning. Stay safe, stay warm, and thanks for all you do.
Thanks, sir.